Hi students, I welcome you all for today's online class. In the last session, we read about the midpoint of a line segment and section formula. In today's session, we are going to see about the centroid of a triangle. Centroid. How to find the centroid of a triangle when the three vertices are given to you. So midpoint. Midpoint means if any 2 points are given, if those 2 points are joined, you will get a line. So what is the formula to find the midpoint is m of x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. So this is the formula to find the midpoint. And then the section formula, if a point divides the line segment A and B in the ratio m is to n, then we call this point P divides this m is to n means, then to find the P we have the formula mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n comma my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. So these are the two concepts we studied in the last session. In today's session we are going to see about the centroid of a triangle. What is meant by centroid of a triangle? In a triangle, in any triangle, whether it is acute or obtuse or a right angle triangle, we can draw three medians. So this is the first median, and this is the second median, and this is the third median. These three medians meet at a point what we call it as centroid. This concept is studied already in the 8th standard. So this point is called the centroid. A, B, C is the vertices. AD, BE and CF are called the median, and G is called the centroid. The centroid G divides the median in the ratio 2:1. Here also 2:1. Here also 2:1. So the G divides the median in the ratio 2:1. So how will you find this G? For that the formula is G of x comma y is equal to G of x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So this is the formula to find the centroid. Then we have to know two more formulae. Then only we do the sum in the exercise 5.5. So to do the sum we have to know two more concepts. If the midpoints are given, to you, then what is the formula to find the centroid? To find the centroid when the midpoints are given is a1 plus a2 plus a3 by 3 comma b1 plus b2 plus b3 by 3. So this is another formula to find the centroid when the midpoints of the vertices are given. Then you have to know one more concept, that is in a triangle, for a triangle we can draw S. S, what is meant by S? S is called the circumcenter, and G is called the centroid. G is called the centroid, and this is circumcenter, and H is called the, for example, H is here. H is called as orthocenter. So these three lies inside the triangle. It depends upon the triangle. If it is obtuse angle, some of them points are outside. So we have to know the relation of these 3 points. G. Here G divides HS in the ratio 2:1. So G means the centroid, H means the orthocenter, S is the circumcenter. So centroid divides the orthocenter and circumcenter in the ratio 2:1. So this is the third concept. The first one is centroid, second one also centroid using the midpoints. The third one is the relation between the centroid, orthocenter and the circumcenter. Now in the exercise 5.5, the first sum is find the centroid of a triangle whose vertices are 2, minus 4, minus 3, minus 7 and 7, 2. So to find the centroid, the formula to find the centroid is g of x, y is equal to g of x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So we have to assume this first coordinate as x1, y1 and the second one as x2, y2. The third one is x3, y3. Just by substituting and simplifying you will get the answer 2 minus 3 plus 7 by 3, minus 4 minus 7 plus 2. Minus 4 minus 7 plus 2 whole divided by 3. Here 7 plus 2 9, 9 minus 3 gives 6, 6 by 3, minus 4 minus 7 gives minus 11, minus 11 plus 2 gives minus 9 by 3. On cancelling these two numbers you will get g of 2, minus 3. So one time, here 2 times. 1 3 is 3, 3 3s are 9. So 2, minus 3 is the centroid. Like that, you do the second sum as homework. Next in the second sum, if the centroid of a triangle is at 4, minus 2 and two of its vertices are 3, minus 2 and 5, 2, then find the third vertex of the triangle. Let us assume a triangle ABC. A is the first quadrant 3, minus 2 and B is the second quadrant 5, 2. Then we don't know the third vertex, we have to find, and G is given as 4, minus 2. The centroid G is given to you, you have to find the third vertex. So I am going to assume the third vertex as, let the third vertex C is x, y. Then the formula to find the centroid G of x, y is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So we have to consider this coordinate A as x1, y1, B as x2, y2 and third C as x3, y3. So 3 plus 5 plus x, 3 plus 5 plus x by 3, y1 is minus 2 plus 2 plus y, minus 2 plus 2 plus y whole divided by 3. So this is the answer. So here g of x, y is 4, minus 2. Just by equating the x and y coordinate, we get the value of x and y. So equating x and y coordinates, we get 3 plus 5 gives 8, 8 plus x by 3 equal to 4. If we simplify this, if we cross multiply this here, we will get 12. 8 plus x is equal to 12, x is equal to 12 minus 8, 12 minus 8 is equal to 4. Like that you can find the y. Minus 2 plus 2 gives 0. 0 plus y by 3 equal to minus 2. Here minus 2. Minus 2 plus 2 0. 0 plus y by 3. Just by cross multiply you will get y is equal to minus 2 into 3 gives minus 6. So y is equal to minus 6. X is equal to 4. Therefore the third vertex C is 4, minus 6. Find the length of the median through A of triangle whose vertices are A of minus 1, 3, B of 1, minus 1 and C 5, 1. So first I am going to consider a triangle A whose vertices A, B and C, whose vertices are A of minus 1, 3 and B of 1, minus 1 and C of 5, 1. Now we have to find the length of the median through A. So how will you draw the median? From A, we have to join the midpoint of the opposite side. So AD. Here AD is the median. D is the midpoint of BC. They ask you to find the length of this median, length of this AD. So we have to find the length of AD. For that, first we have to find the coordinates of D. How will you find the coordinates of D? D is the midpoint of BC. So first I am going to find the D. D equal to midpoint of BC. So use the midpoint formula here. That is x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2, which we studied in the last week. So x1 is 1, x2 is 5. 1 plus 5 by 2 minus 1 plus 1 by 2 gives 6 by 2, that is 3. Here minus 1 plus 1 gives 0 by 2. The answer is 0. So 3 comma 0 is the D, the coordinates of D. Next we have to find the median, length of the median. Length means distance. So I have to find the distance of AD. So what is A here? Minus 1 comma 3. And now I find the value of D as 3 comma 0. Use the distance formula here. X2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, which we studied in the first exercise 5.1. So here x1 is minus 1, x2 is 3. So 3 minus of minus 1. 3 minus of minus gives plus 1 whole square plus y2, 0 minus 3 whole square. So 3 plus 1, 4, 4 square plus 3 square, that is minus 3 square. 4 square gives 16. 3 square is 9. In total you will get 25. So the answer is 5 units. So the distance of the median AD, the length of the median AD is 5 units. In the fourth sum, the vertices of a triangle are 1, 2, h, minus 3 and minus 4, k. If the centroid of the triangle is at the point 5, minus 1, then find the value of root of h plus k whole square plus h plus 3k whole square. So first we have to find the value of h and k and substitute those values in this root. Then only we will get the value of this. So first we have to find the h and k. Here the centroid is given as 5, minus 1. So these are the 3 vertices. So use the centroid formula here. G of x, y is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. The centroid is given as 5, 1. Take it as 5, 1 in the left hand side. Just add those 3 values. 1 plus h minus 4. 1 plus h minus 4 by 3, comma 2 minus 3 plus k. 2 minus 3 plus k whole divided by 3. Now equating the x and y coordinates, you will get 1 minus 4 gives minus 3 plus h by 3. Here 2 minus 3 gives minus 1 plus k by 3. Now equate the coordinates of x and y. Here the coordinate of x is minus 3 plus h by 3 equal to 5. On simplifying this, if you cross multiply, you will get 15 here. Minus 3 plus h is equal to 15. H is equal to 15 plus 3. H is equal to 18. Like that, equating the y coordinates, you will get minus 1 plus k by 3 equal to minus 1. Cross multiply here, you will get minus 3. Minus 1 plus k equal to minus 3. K is equal to minus 3 plus 1, that is minus 2. So the value of h is 18 and the k is minus 2. Now you can find the value of this root. Root of h plus k whole square. What is h here? The value of h is 18, the k is minus 2. So 18 minus 2 whole square plus again 18 plus 3 times minus 2. 3k, 3 into minus 2. 3 into minus 2 gives minus 6 whole square. 18 minus 2 gives 16 square. 18 minus 6 gives 12 square. 16 square is 256. 12 square is 144. If you add those two numbers, you will get 400. The root of 400 is 20. So the value of root of h plus k whole square plus h plus 3k whole square is 20. Orthocenter and centroid of a triangle are a of minus 3 comma 5 and b of 3 comma 3 respectively. If C is the circumcenter and AC is the diameter of this circle, then find the radius of the circle. So here orthocenter and centroid is given to you. The orthocenter is named as H. Orthocenter is named as A of minus 3 comma 5, and the centroid is named as B, that is 3 comma 3. Then C is the circumcenter. So circumcenter is C. Circumcenter is C. So we have a relation. I already told in the starting of this session. C centroid divides orthocenter and circumcenter in the ratio 2:1. Centroid divides orthocenter and circumcenter in the ratio 2:1. So this is the centroid and this is the orthocenter and this is the circumcenter. So centroid should be taken in the answer side 3 comma 3. 2:1. We have to use the section formula here. So that is m is to n, and we don't know the c. Take the c as x comma y. Now you have to consider this as x1 y1. Here this is x2 y2. Use the formula mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, comma m y2 plus n y1 by m plus n. So using this formula here, section formula, m into x2. So mx2, 2 into x plus 1 into minus 3. 1 into minus 3 gives minus 3 by 2 plus 1. Like that, m into y, that is 2 into y, 1 into 5, that is 5 by 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3 comma 3. Now equating these two, first you simplify this. 2 plus 1 gives 3. Here 2y plus 5 by 3 equal to 3 comma 3. Then equating the x and y coordinates, you will get the value of x and y. So that is 2x minus 3 by 3 equal to 3. If you cross multiply here, you will get 3. 2x minus 3 equal to 9. 2x is equal to 9 plus 3. 2x is equal to 12. X is equal to 12 by 2. So x is equal to 6. Like that, equating the y coordinates, 2x 2y plus 5 by 3 equal to 3. If you cross multiply here, you will get 3 into 3 9. 2y plus 5 gives 9. 2y is equal to 9 minus 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. Again dividing this 4 with 2, you will get 2. So the x is 6 and y is 2. That is C. C is the circumcenter, which is 6 comma 2. They ask you to find the AC. AC is the diameter. They ask you to find the radius. First we have to find the distance of diameter, that is AC. What is that? The formula is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. What is A here? Here A is minus 3 comma 5. Keep this as x1 y1 and C as x2 y2. Using the formula 6 plus 3 whole square plus 2 minus 5 whole square, you will get 9 square plus of minus 3 whole square. 9 square is 81, 3 square is 9. Totally the answer is root 90. Root 90 can be split it as 3 into 3 into 10. So 3 into 3 gives 3 root 10. So this is the diameter. So the diameter is 3 root 10, but you have to find the radius. The radius is equal to 3 root 10 whole divided by 2. So root 10 can be split it as root 5 into root 2 by, you can split the 2 as root 2 into root 2. Root 2 gets cancelled. You will get the answer as 3 root 5 by 2. So this is the radius. Next in the sixth sum, ABC is a triangle whose vertices are A of 3, 4, B of -2, -1 and C 5, 3. If G is the centroid and BDCG is a parallelogram, then find the coordinates of D. Okay, here they given the vertices of triangle ABC as 3, 4, -2, -1 and C 5, 3. So G is the centroid. Let the point G be inside the triangle. They ask you to prove that BDCG is a parallelogram. B, D. We have to mark a point D, and this is G, CG. So this forms a parallelogram. We have to prove that BDCG is a parallelogram. First we have to find the coordinates of G, that is a centroid. Then what is the condition to find the parallelogram? The condition for that is the midpoint of the diagonals should be equal. So midpoint of BC is equal to midpoint of DG. So we have to prove this. Then we say that BDCG is a parallelogram. அதாவது first G கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். அதுக்கப்புறம் இந்த 4 கோஆர்டினேட்ஸை வச்சுக்கிட்டு மிட் ஆஃப் BC, மிட் ஆஃப் GD கண்டுபிடிக்கிறீங்க. அந்த ரெண்டு மிட் பாயிண்ட்டும் இந்த ஒரே பாயிண்ட்ல மீட் ஆகும். ஸோ அதனால ரெண்டும் ஈக்குவலா இருந்ததுன்னா then it is a parallelogram. So first I am going to find the centroid G. G of x, y is equal to, formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Here this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2 and C is x3 y3. 3 minus 2 plus 5. 3 minus 2 plus 5 by 3, 4 minus 1 plus 3. 4 minus 1 plus 3 by 3. If we simplify this, you will get 3 plus 5, 8, 8 minus 2, 6 by 3, 4 plus 3, 6, 7, 7 minus 1, 6 by 3. So on cancellation, you will get 2, 2. So this is the centroid. Now I am going to check whether the BDCG is a parallelogram. For that, I am going to check for the midpoint. So what is the midpoint of BC? First the midpoint of BC. So the formula is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2, that is minus 2 plus 5 by 2, minus 1 plus 3 by 2. 5 minus 2 gives 3 by 2, 3 minus 1 2 by 2. On simplification you will get 3 by 2, 1. Next I am going to find the midpoint of DG. What is the coordinate of D? We don't know. Okay, here we have to find the coordinates of D only. So we get the midpoint here, the midpoint of BC. In parallelogram, BDCG is a parallelogram. So the midpoint of BC equal to midpoint of DG. So we don't know the coordinates of D, we have to assume that as x, y. So for that the formula is, what is G here? G is 2, 2. X plus 2 by 2, y plus 2 by 2. In a parallelogram both the midpoints are equal. So on equating these two, we get midpoint of BC equal to midpoint of DG. here 3 by 2 comma 1 equal to x plus 2 by 2, like that y plus 2 by 2. On equating these two, you will get 3 by 2 equal to x plus 2 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. If you subtract here, 3 minus 2 gives 1. Like that, y plus 2 by 2 equal to 1. You cross multiply this 2 with 1, you will get 2. Y plus 2 equal to 2, y equal to 0. So x is equal to 1 and y equal to 0 is the coordinates of D. Therefore, the coordinates of D is 1, 0. Okay, seventh sum is homework to you. In the seventh sum, the question is, if 3 by 2, 5, 7, minus 9 by 2 and 13 by 2, minus 13 by 2 are the midpoints of the sides of the triangle, then find the centroid of the triangle. So I gave you the second formula to you. The second formula is to find the centroid. If the midpoints are given, then the formula is a1 plus a2 plus a3 by 3, b1 plus b2 plus b3 by 3. Using this formula, you can do this sum as homework. a1 plus a2 by a2 plus a3 by 3, b1 plus b2 plus b3 by 3. We have to use this when the midpoints of the triangle are given. Here in this triangle, the midpoints are given to you. So we have to use this formula and get the centroid. With this, the exercise is over. Student, I am going to send the PDF for whole exercise 5.5. So you have to copy down all this in your classwork note. If you have any doubt, contact me. Enjoy the day. Thank you, children.